You're listening to an All Games Radio Network broadcast of AllGames.com.
AllGames.com.
Hi, this is Normie from Knuckleballer Radio and Zombie Cast, and you're listening to one of my favorite shows on the Geeky Antics Network. Don't forget to check out the rest of the gang over at geekyantics.net. Warning, there might be rants and food ahead and possibly inappropriate behavior. Don't tell anybody though.
This by far is the most messed up episode that we've ever had. Regardless,
your face is messed up,
dude. Yeah, your whole being is messed up. Welcome, geeks, gamers, ninjas, robots, and everybody else listens to this jacked up show. It's HorsePLAY Live. Today is Thursday, December 24th. Christmas Eve, 2015. This is episode 106, merrily titled Happy Merry Whatever Holiday. I had to say that a couple times before the show. But anyway, before we get into all the fun, guys, on this episode, it's Yogi, guys. The man behind the scenes, the man with all the jackups on when it's time to start horseplay, Yogizilla. What's up, dude?
Impeccable timing.
Dude. It's crazy. Oh my goodness.
Dude, it's like nothing could go right tonight.
Yeah,
I have
like
a sign up there.
I'm thinking like
I have
I'm
signs
like
that this is when we do the show, and it's always something silly like, can we relace the shoes now? Hey, can we put new laces on the shoes? Like, really? Come on, guys.
Well, like
seriously?
Like I'm sitting here just trying to like this is gonna be an easy day. It's gonna be nothing crazy or anything like that, and we're just gonna have a good podcast, relax, and just have a good time, right? And then I'm like here, and I'm like, okay, this is not a good time. We're having the worst time ever, just because it's just like, oh my god, dude, like, what do we do? Like, what did we do to deserve us being treated like this? Come on, we're not that bad.
Who knows, man? Who knows? It's the holiday craziness.
It
And I lost audio on my
it's
recording for a second. Oh man.
it's the holiday. It's the holiday fucked up. Is what it is. Just saying. You guys see me trying to do like pictures in our overlay spots and stuff like that, and this is the only one Yogi's given me, so this is the one I'm using for him when he was at Studio Faryna.
I've given you other ones.
And of course, you guys know I'm going to use Star Wars. You know, this is my Star Wars pick with me fighting, Vader, which was a really good battle, but at the end I had to, take it in that. Anyway, what have you been up to last week, man? It's Christmas time, holiday season. Like, I mean, I'm sure you're busy as shit, right?
Yeah, trying not to kill someone in my family, particularly. trying not to go to jail.
Okay, yeah. So try not to go to jail today. That's a
Yeah.
good call. Good call.
Tim Curtis. This is the reason I stream on my channel is for the audio only, for people with slower connections, and I upload it to my YouTube. That's just audio only one. If you want the video, Geeky Answer. It's always on Geeky Answer. That's where you get the HD experience.
Yeah, this week's just gonna be an overlay. So
I got rid of my microphone. It's the same microphone. What are you talking about, Dick? It's still the robot penis. It's just not hanging in my face now. Now it's sitting in front of it.
yeah, no, that picture that you see on the overlay is him at Stan Faryna's house. And then when they were doing some work, and that was his setup that he got to use, and that's why the mic's it's just a different picture.
Word. But yo, you should share your Obi on a pony moment. I'll be right back. Because I guess they're hankering for booze, and I prepared turkey tonight, and I prepared 3 bottles of my eggnog, the Puerto Rican eggnog, the coquito. And she had to interrupt the show to ask me which one had the alcohol in it. Like, seriously?
You see what Fifi wrote in chat? Hey, tell me too, but sometimes jail sounds like a vacation to my prison.
I mean, sometimes there are days when I'm like, wait, hold up. You got a gym, a library, a basketball court, and 3 square meals a day? Damn, that's better than some of my worst days.
Hell
that's
yeah.
That's better than some of my best days.
And you just get to lay around? I mean, shit.
Freaking A, man. It's a life. Why don't you tell everybody what you've been up to this week, and I'll be right back.
I will. Well,
dealing with the crisis.
Right.
Situation.
Well, for me, this week's been not too bad. We've actually gotten some more into some of the games that we're playing, but like we were doing this week. I brought my son out this week to we went and saw a movie, went and saw Star Wars. So like a 4-year-old seen Star Wars before many of you. If you have seen Star Wars, we can talk in a more private setting. Don't want to give any spoilers, but it is a good movie, and 3D is worth it. I actually like my son. He's a trooper. He went to the movies with his grandma or his nini or my mom. And they went and seen The Good Dragon, or The Good Dinosaur, I'm sorry. And then, right afterwards, I was like, do you want to watch a movie with me? And he's like, yeah. So at 4 o'clock, which his movie got done at 3:30, at 4 o'clock, we went and got the tickets, and then, he went, back-to-back movies, and he's like, by the end of the Star Wars one, because it's 2 hours and 15 minutes long, and by the end of it, he's like, oh, okay, no more movies for me, Dada. I think I'm done. I'm movied out. And he talks like a grown man. He's 4 years old, but it was great. Big props to Cameron. You better be asleep by now or in bed by now. Santa Claus is not going to come to see you. But yeah, big props to him. But right now we're doing HorsePLAY Live, just because. I hate to say it, and I mean, we're always going to do a show, but this is 106 consecutive weeks of doing HorsePLAY Live. I mean, that right there in itself is, to me, is just a a milestone, even at the 100 episode mark. But over 2 years worth of HorsePLAY episodes, and we've been blessed. Even though even just to put them out. So I do appreciate everybody that's stuck that out with us. The new people, as well as the old farts that hang out with us and put up with my. But the people that put up with me and Yogi, as we are two different people, but mesh well together for podcasts. So apparently it's a good thing. So again, thanks guys. But I threatened to have called Daddy. Daddy call Santa if he doesn't. I told him I had Santa on my speed dial. He goes, I said, yeah, you didn't know it. When you have a little boy or a little girl, Santa calls you and says, hey, this is Santa Claus, save this number. And so I told him, I said, I will call him if you don't mind and go to bed. I will call Santa and he will skip our house. But what about you and Mama? Well, then we won't get presents either. So it was great. But we had some fun. Not Panda, are you here still? No, could talk. Yeah. If anybody else wants to join us, of course, this is kind of just a free flowing show. We just want to have fun and just to have fun. It's Christmas episode. We're gonna talk about some Christmas stuff, and tonight on the show it's Christmas Eve, so we decided to start the show a little bit later. It says earlier here in the show notes, but we didn't succeed because of a few issues that we had on, what grinds my gears. This is going to be a good one. Is when Yogi's shit doesn't work right.
Oh, thanks.
But we're not going to have we should be, we're not really going to have a big show. We could start talking and it'd be 1:30 by the time we get done. Or we could start talking in 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock we're done. So,
yeah.
If you are on the naughty list, you get socks and underwear. Yes, that's what the naughty list is socks and underwear. You don't get coal anymore. Santa's like, yeah, coal's a little bit too primitive. So he's like, I'm going to give you every kid socks and underwear because, that's what they love to play with the most. Or the least.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, I've been having fun with mine. Like I don't know if you were here, but I told him I had a Santa on speed dial, and I actually have a number. I think it's you. I think it's yours actually. And
my number?
Yeah, I think it's actually your number. But I showed him. I said, "Here's Santa right here." And then when I called you and I showed him. I said, "Look, I talked to Santa earlier." And he goes, "What did he say?" And this is right when we got in. I had a little talk with him, and he was like, "What did he say?" He said, "You're being really good right now." He asked me how you were doing, and I said, "He's being great." And when I showed him, it says, "Because your number and my phone says Santa."
My number says Santa?
Yeah, because it was a spare of the moment when I walked in. When I was walking in, I was like, "Well, I'm gonna do it. Screw it. I'll do it real fast." And then because I was just gonna change it when I left, but it's still like that. And I'm like, well, I might as well just share that. Why not? Because I had talked to you last. You know what I mean? Like the last person I talked to, I had just changed the name of it. To show him. Like, 'cause sometimes he'll be like, prove it, Daddy. Oh, okay. If I have to.
If I dyed my beard, maybe. Possibly. I'd be a very, ethnic-looking Santa.
It wasn't... Oh, my God. You're taking it totally off context. Anyway. Anyway.
I'm just it's making me think. That's all.
Yeah. You're really not Santa.
Contemplate.
You're not Santa. You don't have rosy cheeks. They're brown. You don't...
It depends.
Depends on what.
There are plenty of caramel and chocolate complexion people in the world that could get rosy cheeks. It's just a different kind of rose. It's kind of like, those chocolate covered cherries.
Oh,
There's still some
yeah.
rosiness there, but there's mainly chocolate.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know how we went from rosy cheeks to chocolate-covered cherries. But yeah, that sounds great.
Blue scene. Oh my goodness, Lucasi, I haven't seen her
Wow,
forever.
she hasn't been around in a long time.
Man, we haven't. I'm surprised there's so much of a showing tonight. To be honest.
I'm playing WoW again.
Oh God, that's like your. That's like your. I don't know. That's like your bad marriage. Like you just can't get rid of WoW. It's like, it makes me hate myself, and I eat a lot, but I love her so much, even when she beats me. Damn, Obi got quiet. It's too soon. Obi. Obi. Oh God. Oh God. Am I losing connection? Is that what's happening? No? Might be on Obi's side. Obi. Oh, it's you, okay. I think Obi's having some issues. Well, while Obi's distracted, I'm gonna go ahead and share some news. Let's just go straight to the news. We're just gonna jump around. We're gonna do a thing. I was thinking about playing some clips tonight. I didn't get a chance to actually cut the clips, so I'm gonna play some old episodes and like bounce around and see what we find. See if we find anything interesting. Particularly episode 52, if you guys recall that one, Deckard. You'll know what I'm talking about when it comes up. We got a few news items, so this is obligatory news. I'm gonna keep it short. We called it. First thing first, we called it. The Steam Winter Sale did sneak in before the end of the year. There was no like fanfare about it. It just kind of happened, and then everybody started reporting it like, "Oh yeah, we knew it was gonna happen." So it's gonna be going on now. It started actually this past Tuesday, and it's gonna go on. It was kind of a ninja thing. It just kind of happened. It was weird. It's gonna go on through January 4th, 2016. And one thing I would recommend is make sure you explore your discovery queue daily. They don't seem to have a voting thing this time around. So instead of voting for community picks, what they're doing now is they have you explore your discovery queue, and you unlock cards. 3 free cards a day by just exploring your discovery queue. The discovery queue on Steam is just they look at your buying habits, what games you favorite and follow, and they try to recommend games that they think that you would like. And it's usually pretty accurate. I found a lot of cool games through the discovery queue. They tend to be bigger production, big studio type of things. You don't find as many of the smaller studios and indie stuff in there. But the discovery queue is pretty cool. I found some cool stuff in there. And BFT says, yeah, no more flash sales and such because of the new refund policy. Oh, yeah. And that's a shame because, they have the new refund policy. That's true. But, it's like the few people that were crying about the refund stuff, they ruined it for everyone else because I like the flash sales. I like these holiday sales. And all the Steam sales used to really be like an event, The community would vote every like few hours, like it was like every 8 hours for the next community pick, and then sometimes you'd get a second chance to get a really good deal. Like even like they would reduce the price of the game, and then the community would vote, and then reduce it even further, and it was just a great like a crowd-funded event. It was just an awesome experience, and now we kind of lost that. So what can you do? Unrated Chaos, Merry Christmas to you, brother. Unrated Chaos is gonna be getting Xbox One soon. He's one of our old school PC and Xbox original Xbox clan members. So he's been around the block. He's about to get Xbox and Elder Scrolls Online, which that game, as much as I've made fun of MMOs, it's finally growing on me, and I'm finally really getting into it. To a point where I'm like, sometimes I lose track of time. I'm like, oh shit, really? The 4 hours just passed? No.
Right.
Because he's talking about the Steam refund policy. If you buy a game, turn out to be shit, you can return it. And it's cool, But on the flip side, it's just now like the Steam Winter Sale used to be like a big thing for us on the network, especially on this show on HorsePLAY Live. It was like something we look forward to, It was our thing, man. We would talk about like what was on sale and what we were looking at, and Now it's kind of like, it's here. It's not as hype. But we are doing a Steam gift exchange. We do these pretty often. We do them at least twice a year, and throughout the year really. But usually around the holiday sales on Steam. And by the way, GOG.com has a nice little sale too. But what we're doing, if you want to join our gift exchange for Steam, look up Geeky Antics or HorsePLAY on Steam, and you'll find a group. Join it, and then we have like 80 people in there now. It's pretty cool. And you're never required to give a gift. Just go in there. There's a thread that says Steam gifts for you, and just write what games you're looking at, what you hope goes on sale, what are your favorite games of the past year or two, anything, or you can also share like what games you have extra copies of, what games you're willing to gift, and then we'll just kind of discuss, and people might say, oh hey, I want a copy of that, or, and or someone will say, hey, I have this many copies of this, anybody wants it? That way it's better than just blindly giving out people gifts, because I've done that before. We've all done that before. But then a lot of times what happens is you'll give someone a gift, and it'll be a game that they don't really like, so they'll play it once, and then they'll never come back to it, and it's like, well, that's kind of wasted, because someone else in the community really wanted to play that and was actually going to play it, especially the multiplayer games. It's kind of a shame when someone just...
A.k.a. me.
You look at it.
A.k.a. me. But the reason...
I mean, I wasn't saying you, but,
But you were talking about me, motherfucker. I know you were. I'm not that dumb.
But a lot of people do that.
Well, no. Like, I have the games. Like, a lot of the games. Like, there's some games that, like even you'll ask me if I want to play. Like, will you play it? And then I'll tell you truthfully. I might play it once or twice, but I've got so much on my plate. I mean, I'll take the game for when people want to play it. Then I'll have it to play with you. But, like, I'm just... I've just got so much that I want to do. I mean, like, with doing the raids, like you doing the videos for the raids, doing the heroic, hellfires, and starting to do those videos, which those videos will be starting out. You see those guys January 1st, or second, depending on what. But after January, the new year, you'll see them on Geeky Antics. There's actually a whole thing set up for the WoW raids. But like doing stuff like that, and then playing Counter-Strike, and I have my farm server. I don't have much time for anything else, because at the end of the day, I still have a family that I love to spend time with and that I love to see. So, but
yeah, I hear you.
I'm on Ancient Dawn.
And I don't hold that against anyone, but I do. With the games I do have right now, I definitely look.
You too, Cavs.
I look at the people that I know aren't super like busy or super dedicated to one game, and I do prioritize those people first, because I'm if I have a 4-pack of a game that I really enjoy, call it selfish, but I'm gonna try to give it to someone that I know is gonna more than likely play it with me, like Full Mojo Rampage.
Right. Well, and there's like you didn't give me that at first either. Like, I think BFT actually gave me that at one point, or was that you? Maybe it was you. But after I started playing it, like when we're doing streams of whatever, and we're all playing Full Mojo, then I can be like, "Hey, I'm game," and then just log on. You know what I mean? But that's not a game everybody plays all the time anyway. It's not like a Battlefront or a Siege or CS:GO or WoW or World of Warships or whatever the mainstream games are. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you hear the vacuum in the background by chance?
A little bit. No worries.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Again, impeccable timing. It's like, I have all day. Let me not do anything. Oh, are you doing your podcast? Let me do it now. Hey, Claude, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up? I guess this is the first time I call in.
It is. I gotta turn you up. You sound all quiet. Bro.
Dude,
turn you up a little bit.
I sound quiet? Okay,
yeah.
Hold on a second.
No, you're good.
No, well, you're continuously keyed up too, so try to fix that.
Is he?
Too, yes.
Oh yeah, he's got voice activation. You figure it out.
Yeah, I have the voice activation. Do you want me to change that? The voice activation thing?
Yeah, as long as you're not keyed up constantly, like you have that on continuous. It looks like, but
no, like sometimes with the voice activation, if it stays keyed up.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Yeah, If you stay keyed up with voice
It's just
activation,
that
it means
I said it
you.
to continuous because I thought I said it
Oh,
to
okay.
continuous because I thought. Do I set it to voice activation then?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, it's gonna be set to that right now. All right,
There we
how
go.
about that?
Yeah,
There you
you're
go.
fine. Sounds great.
Very nice.
And
By the way,
I
Tiger
sound loud
Claw.
and clear, do I?
Yep, you sound good. Tiger Claw comes to us
Okay, good.
from the All Games community. That's where we first met.
I'm
And,
everywhere.
yeah, everywhere, but mainly All Games. We don't talk about the other network though. We know they exist, but we don't talk about other ones.
Mhm.
I kid.
Yep.
And now, did we introduce Not Panda? I know he's lurking there.
Yeah, he said he's AFK, so he'll let us know when he comes back.
Oh, okay. He's gonna probably pop in anytime now and be like, "You Warhammer looking motherfucker." So yeah, basically says that Full Mojo was not for him. You know, like basically Full Mojo is like Full Mojo is to Diablo what Magica is to Diablo. I know that makes no sense, but we'll run with it. It's Magica basically, but you know, more Diablo.
Whatever works.
Hey, are you sharing that shit that you got going on over there?
Who, me?
Can I have some?
Oh, did you get some?
Because you sound all fucked up, like you're jacked. Can I get some of that?
Me?
Yeah, you're not making any sense whatsoever. Just saying.
Eggnog.
It's been
Yeah,
a
like
long-
tipping that eggnog jar. Shit.
I do have some eggnog with some Bacardi in there. I made some good ass eggnog, dude.
He's been getting hammered all day, guys.
I have to. You see the shit I have to deal with?
Your wife's gonna come in there and whoop your ass.
I'm like, look, you know, I understand if it's an emergency, but if it's something silly like, is there booze in this? Like, seriously, come on.
Yeah, we don't. No, we don't.
I said, you know, I feel like you don't take, you know, this may not be a profession. Like, I'm not punching a card and, you know, collecting a paycheck directly, but it is part of, you know, what we do to pay our bills. So, you know, value our time, because we have to value our audience's time. Like, every time you interrupt me during the show, you're slapping all our listeners and viewers in the face. And I take offense to that. I take that very seriously. That's one of the few things that turned me to a mean bear. The full-on bear lizard come out. You know, I turn giant. I form like Voltron. I start smashing buildings. And then the bill comes in and I'm more pissed off. Okay, good talk.
Yeah,
Thanks,
it was great talk.
My mic keeps dying. I'm freaking. Okay, no, it's working.
No, you're
That's weird.
fine. We can hear you clearly.
Okay, good. I have to keep an
And
eye.
since you guys can hear me clearly, guys can probably hear me do sound effects through the audio as well.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. In case somebody says something funny.
Tycho's gonna be our resident soundboard guy tonight.
Or
My favorite
or
is
if you
the
guys-
loser horn.
If something really, really funny happens on the show, we can always use this.
No, I don't like that one. I like the loser horn for a real bad fail.
I can do that.
There you go. That's my favorite one. I want to see Deckard C is
Or in case,
coming up in
or
here.
if things starts getting a little boring, if the talks start getting a little boring, I can always count on this. In case, you know, it's quiet or something.
We're gonna have to talk afterwards because I want what you got.
Tiger Claw.
Actually, it's a couple of websites that I go to that has all the soundboard stuff.
Well,
Yeah.
because however you guys both have it set up, because like I would love to have it to where like I can do stuff like that and actually it go through TeamSpeak. You know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah,
want.
That's what I'm doing right now.
We'll
I'm using
talk.
the same
We'll
exact
talk.
settings I've been using for years.
We'll talk after the show. But like however you got it set up. Right.
Look what Nick King Dean goes. He goes because Tiger Claw said that, yeah, when it gets boring and I can play the crickets, and then King Dean goes like now. What an asshole, man! You guys are trolling tonight. Tim Curtis was like, wait, hold on, let me understand this. You guys are on Twitch, but you don't have any videos. Like, you saw that we were having problems with the video, so we cut it off. We made an executive decision. It's not like we never have video. You know, we can have moving pictures. It doesn't have to be webcams. We can have moving pictures. You know, moving pictures are fancy.
Until you guys figure out your
Well,
balance with Skype,
there
will be no video for a while.
The problem with Skype is Microsoft.
Yeah, I did watch the new Star Wars. You missed it. Like, my son was a trooper yesterday, and he went through the Good Dinosaur and then Star Wars 3D with me. So yeah, we watched it yesterday. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, I'm the only geek that hasn't watched it and probably won't watch it anytime soon. That's alright though. I've listened to enough.
Good Dinosaur first before seeing Star Wars.
No, my son and his grandmother, with my mom, they went and seen Good Dinosaur. I came here and did some stuff for whatever Christmas stuff, prepping or something.
I don't understand why he didn't ask his grandmother to go see Star Wars.
Well, no, then them too. I asked her. I said, "Hey, you want to watch Star Wars with us?" And she's like, "Well, I don't have the money." I was like, "I'm buying. Let's go." And so her and him did 2 movies. Like halfway through Star Wars, they were both out. I had to wake them both up, dude.
I can't do 2 movies on one day because that's too much. That's too much to sink in.
Well, no, like there was time like before my son was born where me and my wife we would have, we'd go see a movie and then we go, "Ooh, I want to see that one." Well, why don't we just watch this early show on this one and then the later show on this one? And then it would be back-to-back movies.
You see one movie a week, and then you have time to sink in what you saw and talk to everyone else about it.
Yeah, but like when it comes to watching movies,
it's really hard because then
Well, but when it comes like
thoughts into each of them.
Like for me, I'm one of those guys that can sit down with, and this is not the same, but I can sit down with Netflix or Hulu and see 2 movies I want to watch and watch both of them, or at the movie theater, if I want to spend the money, I see 2 movies I want to. I've done it to where I started Saturday morning when they opened, and then I didn't leave till midnight on Saturday. I watched like 8 movies in that whole day.
Are you one of those types that watch the same movie over and over again?
No.
At the theater?
No. Nope, they were all different movies.
A lot of people that do that when the movie's too good, they like to watch it again and again. But
no, I watch it the first.
Always the first showing of a movie that's the most enjoyable. I can't watch a movie a second time knowing what happens in it.
Well, see, with me, like I will go to the theater and watch it. If I go to the theater to watch it, I will watch it at the theater one time, and then if I when I watch it again, I'll actually watch it when it comes out on DVD, then I'll know, hey, I want to buy that movie because I want to watch it again. I just don't want to watch it again too soon.
When I watch the theater once in the theater and then get the Blu-ray, I would rather watch the whole movie on Blu-ray with the audio commentary turned on. That way I could hear the directors and the people who worked on it talk over the movie to see how they did it and stuff like that. But I don't watch it again. And if I do watch it again, I just go to the best parts of the movie.
Okay.
Word. And there's movies like there's some movies you could rewatch, but yeah, rewatching a movie in the theater, maybe if you watch it with some different people or a different person to see what their reaction is, and then you could catch things you may have missed to begin with. But man, who has that kind of money spending $10, $15, $20? In the UK, my friends in the UK telling me like it's the equivalent of like $30 US to go to the movies in some place, and like, what the hell? That movie can stay right there.
It's even more expensive when you bring your family along.
Yep. You preach it to the choir there.
Because if you go at nighttime, it costs a lot more because they charge for adults a lot more money. So it's better to go during the daytime.
Yeah. Yep. Go during the daytime when no one else wants to go. Like, Yeah, that's the way to do it. Wait, OB, thanks. Thanks, OB.
You're welcome.
But anyway, yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it. Anyway, more new stuff. This is really quick. So we had the Steam Winter Sale. We have the GOG.com sale, and for those of you that are into Gems of War, they had the update last week on the cross-play, the cross-platform versions, and then this week on the Xbox One version. It's been so crazy. I haven't even had a chance to see what they did. I'm wondering if they're gonna stick to their guns and keep the Xbox One version unique, because there's a lot of differences between Xbox One version of Gems of War and like the Android and iOS and Steam version. For example, in Xbox One, the Troop Max is still level 15, and not in the other versions it's level 20. In Xbox One, you cannot ascend, and then obviously in the other one versions you can ascend and you can.
All I got to say in this matter is if you don't keep playing the one on PC, you're gonna get dusted because Fifi's coming after you. Like,
yeah, she's going hard.
I counted it up yesterday, all right? She has more trophies than everybody else in the guild combined.
Yeah. I've been hitting it harder on the Xbox.
Like, she's got 300 plus trophies, and you have 100 and some, and then everybody else is in, like, maybe double digits, single digits.
But, my gold farm
what do
is
they
sick,
hope to
though.
accomplish by having all that many trophies?
But that's
Fun
like
to brag.
No, she doesn't brag. I do. Like, fuck, you better watch out.
You brag
because,
for your wife.
Of course. I'm playing it, yes, at first I was up there with everybody else, but then we started, then Yogi is like, well, I'm going to give people ranks compared on what they do. Okay, yeah, I gave him shit about it, but it's okay. But I'm saying to him, like, he's the highest in the guild. He better keep playing, because if he doesn't, she's going to surpass his ass. Just saying.
My gold farm is still one of the highest. My gold farm's sick. Because sometimes you can get a lot of trophies, but your gold farm won't be that high.
Oh, she's got a shit ton of gold, man. And I tried to buy the starter pack like she did, and I can't buy the starter pack anymore.
Well, they still do like the little flash sales, like.
Yeah, but like the starter pack, the starter pack, I thought you could always get the starter pack until you could always buy it once.
Once per account.
Yeah, but I have never bought it, and she bought it. We have two separate accounts.
I don't know. That's weird. Maybe detected a device or something. It's possible. But I know that they have another starter pack. It's like a holiday bundle. That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, but that's $29.99, and I don't want to spend that. You know what I mean?
No.
Well, she's like, we'll buy the starter pack.
They got a $4.99 one too.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I haven't got that yet. But you guys, if you guys are playing Gems of War, make sure you check all the different things that you can purchase, because a lot of things you can get for wings, gold that you wouldn't really think about buying. Like, you can get it for, like, you can get some for gems, you can get some for wings, for anything.
Yeah.
So make sure you check all those categories, because you might be missing out on some good chests, some good some good cards. So
I gotta see what they do with Xbox One, because the way they did it on the other versions now, instead of getting like that one chest with a bunch of stuff with like 5 things in it, now they split it up so that those keys are worth more chests. It's weird. So like, if you had like, I don't know, I guess I had like 100 keys. Now I had like over 500 keys. So when I went to the chest area, it's broken up into like different things. Like, they got the iron chest, the glory chest, the event chest, and then the chest with cum on them. Those you want to stay away from.
Wait, what? Jesus.
Just making sure you're paying attention.
Anyway.
Glory chest.
No, but
that sounds dirty.
That's dirty. No, but it's crazy because those chests, if you cash in more of them at once, it's I don't know if it's a placebo effect, but it seems to get more stuff. But you could get the wings, like you were talking about, the glory points off of the chest,
Mm-hmm.
and you could get the trait stones and the troops and gold. And I cashed in like 50 of the regular chests, and I got like 2,000 gold or something like that off of them. Like, damn, this is pretty good. So like, if you could do that and like kind of reinvest it back into the game. There's ways to farm different kinds of currencies. So like, you should be very frugal with your gems. Basically, be a cheap bastard with them. But Gems of War, man, it's a good game. Oh, and BFT's still on this thing. He's still anti-gems. It's okay. He goes, I've been really into Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Much better than gems. That's your opinion. We appreciate it.
Thing is that you're the only one with that opinion, dude. That's the problem.
I think BFT just does.
Yeah, you're alone on this one.
I think BFT just really stuck to the game. Well, he said it didn't appeal to him. He said he didn't find it interesting, but I think a lot of people will give up on the game before they realize just how much depth there is in
Well,
it.
and
So,
see, I did, and I was like, oh yeah, Gems of War, it's not really for me. But since it's a game like you guys can see, I've been playing a little bit more, and we're actually gonna release some of our troops for the gang and the guild on the game. So, and these are troops that basically the only way to lose is if you just totally screw up.
yeah.
We're building troops to where you guys can start from level 1, and all you got to do is open a couple cards to get these certain cards, or a couple boxes. Just play and get a couple. We'll help you with starter troops and stuff like that. To where you guys can actually build or start your troop, and then if you think it's a good one, once you get four different cards, will give you troops that actually will win. And like I said, will win unless you're just against something crazy stupid, or the guy gets really lots of combos or mana surges or something. But we'll see that. That'll be out after January 1st as well. So got a lot of stuff coming from me, videos wise.
Word. So you're gonna have your wife do a Gems of War video?
I am, and hopefully with
Nice.
I can't say too much, dude, because I think she's still on here. Unless let me see if she's not here still. Because she's still.
No, I think she left like a few minutes ago.
Okay, I don't see her online, and I'm probably gonna bite me in the ass. But her Christmas present will allow her to record the game while she's streaming or while she's playing on her present.
Oh snap!
I don't want to say it too much.
If it's what I think
you got her
it is.
capture device.
No, it's not a captured. The capture device is actually in the device.
Can I take a guess, Obi?
Sure.
NVIDIA Shield
No.
or equivalent device? No. Okay.
Here, I'm just gonna send it to you, Yogi. But it's the
Okay, it's
but,
not an NVIDIA Shield. What
but
could it
it's that right there. I have a program for it for that specifically. It's just for that. Okay,
Gotcha.
it's
be? Is it the
for that.
Steam
Nope.
link?
No, it's not. But it's just for that device. It has to be both of those words. But it's just for that. I don't want to say too much, dude, because if she's like lurking somewhere, but like
we'll drop it.
There's a program that I got for it, and while she's playing, she can hit record on another sub page. She can hit record, and whatever she's playing on that will record onto her device, and then we'll link it to the computer, and she can send it to my computer.
And how does it record? Does it use an SD card or
Yeah,
does it
it's an SD
what
card.
kind of storage?
Like an SD
Okay.
card. It's a 64 gig SD card
Ah,
or 32 gig,
you need
one of the
big,
two.
you need something bigger than that nowadays.
Yeah, but it's
If you're recording,
it's
if you're recording something in 1080p or higher, you're gonna need more space on that.
well, you don't need 1080p for Gems of War. Sorry. It's 720, and still, it's still HD, low end, but still, for what she's on, exactly. For what she's on, it'll work. Anyway,
The chat. Did you see the chat?
I'm looking at it.
Yeah, what's going on?
Deckard sees like, Jesus, just seen Yogi's recommendation on Gems of War on Steam. Anyone have the Reader's Digest version? Did the developer pay you for that? And let me say this. I do write very detailed reviews. I try to get in a habit of that. I do it on Amazon and Steam because sometimes, and now this is my disclaimer, I do get approached by developers and they hire me or they sponsor me, and that helps me reinvest into Geeky Antics Network and put food on the table.
Hey, helps pay the bills.
Yeah, but one thing I will always tell you guys is if I promote something, it's because I genuinely like it. I'm not gonna, play a game that sucks, and then promote it just because I'm getting paid for it. If it sucks, it sucks. I've lost plenty of clients just telling them like, this website is shit. Your product is shit.
I see soldiers just got online too.
Oh.
I'm gonna message him. Yeah, soldierism.
But just a reminder, while we're still kind of in the news, again, Worst Radio Show is celebrating their 1-year anniversary. Make sure you go over to the Worst Radio Show on twitch.tv/The Worst Radio Show. Good guys. And they're part of the gang. And what else? And for our next show, the details still kind of up in the air. I'll be here. I don't know if I'll either be playing a pre-recorded show or we'll just have a call-in episode on New Year's Eve.
Well, if you do this way, I can tell you right now, if you do it the call-in episode way, I could probably call in, and then me and Fifi would be there. But I think we should just pre-record it someday. I really do.
All right.
Just because,
Yeah, because I know a lot of you guys want to have the 31st off so you can do whatever.
I mean, I'm just gonna be doing a little drinking at home.
I think shows that broadcast on the on this particular day should probably have that day off.
Yeah.
Who wants to sit at home in front of the computer alone and do a show on during a holiday?
We might be actually streaming live on all games. I'm not like getting a straight answer out of Derek is like trying to figure out Chinese mixed with Swahili, but unless you happen to speak both of those languages natively, then maybe that's easy for you. But otherwise, it's not easy, So he said that no one was doing anything on New Year's Eve, other than him maybe, but he didn't say yes or no whether he's doing it. And then he didn't say yes or no if I could stream live. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it would be much better if you can stream the show yourself, because that's what I'm trying to encourage these shows to do, because I've been doing that a lot lately, streaming these shows.
Yeah, I know you've been the go-to person for streaming.
Yeah, because because for some reason they always have technical problems when they stream.
Yeah. And the thing is, we have problems, but we still get, like, Obi and I are religious about getting together an hour and a half before the show to do sound tests, but stuff still happens sometimes when you actually go live. It's the way it is. But a lot of people just try to come out, like, a few minutes before the show's supposed to start, and then everything breaks, and they're like, oops. So, but yeah, it might
suck when you have everything all set up and it was working, and then when you do the show, it doesn't work out as planned.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Oh, I'm such a derp. While I'm out of it, Morg asked if she can move in. And I thought she was asking if she could move in with us, or if she could just come, and I'm like, sure, come on over.
Your house?
No, that's what I thought she was saying. I'm like, wait, I'd love to have his roommate. Why not, Morg? We'll hang out. Your family, my family. Hopefully they'll kill each other off, and then we can hang out, play video games. Why not?
Hey, Morg, jump out of the channel and try that again.
And I just realized she just wanted to get into the freaking Twitch, the TeamSpeak channel. Wow.
All right.
Are you guys hearing that audio?
Yeah, no, you got to turn it
The
off.
TeamSpeak audio?
You got to go to settings and
Well, I mean,
it's the
it's
audio
I
cue.
think it's me.
It
I think
is.
Is it a
It
buzz?
is you. No.
I need to figure out what I need to go to the settings and figure out what do I need to uncheck.
Oh, is it an audio click thing, like a walkie-talkie type of thing?
That's actually on your Windows 10 settings. I had to turn
Oh.
that shit off yesterday.
Yeah, 'cause I know that.
Not my Windows 10. It's not my Windows 10 settings that you're hearing the the voice that keeps popping when someone enters the channel. I think it's something with
notifications.
TeamSpeak that's doing that.
Yeah,
the
notifications.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
there's,
just notifications.
You gotta turn off notifications. Like, I just go into the sound pack and I deactivate all the sounds. Otherwise,
You
these
get a
apps
whole
will
bunch of
notify you of
shit.
everything.
I set it to
Dirt.
play no sound, so that should fix that.
Right.
Hi
Hey,
everyone.
hey, Mark, how you doing? Tiger, jump out of the channel, dude, and try to get back in, please.
Okay, I gotta figure out how to do this because this is the first time I'm
Double
using this
click
software.
waiting on HorsePlay Live room. Waiting
Click
room
on waiting on
underneath this.
HorsePLAY Live.
And by the way, we got the burnt pig in here too.
Okay,
stuck
and
it-
then
stuck
what I
him in
gotta
here.
do, unsubscribe
What's
from
up?
channel.
No, just double click.
I double click and a little menu pops up.
Double click on waiting room HorsePlay Live.
Waiting room HorsePlay Live. Okay, hold on. Double click. Okay, and then I see a menu here. It
But
says
just right.
He's right clicking it. You gotta double left click it.
Right, just right click it. And switch channel.
I'm double left clicking it.
Are you?
I'm
I don't
double
even know
left.
what's going on.
Oh, you're trolling
By the way,
us,
Deckard-
dude.
Am I supposed to?
Hold on. Deckard C has been in here, and I haven't heard him say a single thing, other than what he's typed in the chat. Deckard, you there? No.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
As the
Okay,
crickets come out, yeah, exactly.
Oh, no,
Are you gonna-
Cal, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Are you gonna sing for us tonight?
I haven't been drinking.
I was gonna say, the first question is, have you been drinking tonight?
All right, hold on. You haven't been drinking tonight, or not at all, like for a while?
Tonight.
Oh, okay.
He's like,
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
say I was
bro.
sober, motherfuckers. I said I just hadn't been drinking in the last 12 hours.
You scare me, man. If I didn't have my alcoholic beverages, I'd definitely be a serial killer right now.
I don't drink.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't.
And I'm the Virgin Mary.
I don't drink.
Mm-hmm. And by the way, again, hello to Burnt Pig.
What up, Piglet?
Piglet.
AOB.
What's
Nah,
up?
he's low too. Why is everybody so low today? Hold on, let me fix that.
Am I low?
I'm still here.
Everybody's
You're
here.
good.
Still here.
All right, let's keep moving on, dude.
We gotta keep moving on.
Gotta keep moving on. Move on, man.
Yeah.
Word. Not Christmas Eve. This is Christmas Eve. New Year's Eve.
It's
New Year's Eve. We might be streaming on all games at that 5 p.m. slot.
Oh, if
Who knows?
we are, I'll definitely. If we are, can we do that every week?
You want to do that every week?
Are you gonna stream? Are you gonna stream moments before midnight on the 31st?
No.
Do you do the
no.
countdown?
Oh no, well we
was-
can't do that every week
I was-
because
Yeah, I was thinking about doing the countdown this year. 'Cause I know that's been like an all games tradition, but maybe we might do something impromptu. Who knows?
dude, if
Stay tuned.
we could stream live on all games, but at an earlier time, so that even if I'm leaving here at 11:30 to be over there, because dude, it's with what's going on right now with my wife being over there and me being here. It's just that's the time of the year that the new year where I want to be there. So if I don't have to do anything there, like I said, I'd like to pre-record it. I mean, I don't want to miss shows like you. I don't want to miss our show. We're 106 consecutive. We don't want to mess it up. We don't. I know we don't. But at the other end, I would still want to be there for my wife. So yours is there constantly. Mine's not, which is a blessing and
You
a
don't want to
curse.
miss every single episode, so you can probably get to one of those big episode numbers at some point.
Well, like no, it's just the whole thing with me is like I'm actually I'm actually proud of, we're 106. Like, there's been episodes where I've come late. I mean, I think there was like one or maybe two where I came late and I got here at like 11:30, 12 o'clock, but I was still here. But that's 106 consecutive episodes, dude. That's over 2 years worth of episodes every single
Did you
week.
guys do anything? Yeah, did you guys do anything during the 100th episode? Because that was a milestone. 100 episode.
Yeah, we did the celebration. The
Yeah, we had
celebration
we had some,
episode.
So
we had some
yeah,
voicemail
you still
messages
got
and
long
stuff.
ways to go till you get to 150.
Oh shit! It's only another year, dude. Not even
One
that.
video.
Shit. This
We
time
lost a
next
few.
this time next year. I mean,
don't forget
Unless you were to do a show every night, but I don't think you could do something like that.
Well, this is the thing though. We're at 106, but we lost a few episodes to begin with. There's the lost episode somewhere out there.
Let me guess. Someone forgot to hit the record button, right?
No, some other stuff happened. So, yeah.
First episode involved doing mic checks.
Well, if you
Those
tell me, I
so-called
probably got it
lost
on
episodes,
my storage drive, so I can look for it. Just tell me which one it is.
Episodes that you say are lost, you can always count on Twitch to get them. Just get the audio from there.
Yeah, but
Twitch now they got rid of the archives. They don't keep archives anymore.
No, they didn't get rid of archives completely. They stay there for a couple of days until you go to one of them and then create a highlight and it'll save it forever.
Yeah, but we're talking like literally like 104 episodes ago. I mean, they're not there anymore, dude. I'd have to look. I'd have to look back in my archives.
Yeah, if you had known about that, you could have saved those episodes.
Yeah, no, because when we started on Twitch, they saved automatically. You just ticked off the box, auto archive all your past.
But everybody was doing that, so it took up too much space. So they said, or actually, then Twitch sold, and the new owners, bastards, said, we're not keeping this. This is too much space. We need to allocate for this, and this is not going to happen anymore. So they took it off. Now you have to actually have to highlight it to save it permanently. Now it only stays for a couple days.
It's not that hard to highlight it. You just go from.
There's other complications. There's other complications besides like there's times where we get kicked off. There's been episodes where I've been kicked off 6 times during the whole episode, in the 2-hour episode. So it's like we can't go back to Twitch to get that because it's like 6 different little. It's too hard to get a hold of.
Like different parts. Well, I highlight all the parts that I have because that way I could keep it forever.
Yeah, we highlight everything now.
I just label them to make sure that they're what they are.
But if we knew back then what we know now, then things would be different. But we grow from it, and still 106 episodes is just, like I said, that's the amazing part. So whatever we're gonna do, hopefully if we can get in a little bit earlier, in the night, we can have that end of the year episode, and then January, what would it be, 7th? We'd have another episode, or January 6th, or whatever it is. But we'll see. Yeah. We got January, and that too. Are you done with that, Yog?
No, that's what I'm up to. Go ahead.
You guys remember January 3rd is the first show of the year for the Sunday Dose. So I'm frantically getting all the stuff together that we're going to be talking about throughout the whole, for at least the first 6 months. I was trying to do it for a whole year. Stupid me. But we're going to do it up till June, up till my birthday stream, basically. And then we're going to then get the whole, a whole nother set. Thursday, January 7th, our favorite games of 2015, the Gatori Video Game Awards will feature the games that we played or loved lots of 2015. Not necessarily games that were released this year, though. Like things that we just love to play this year. So, the game categories. We want to talk about this, Yo?
Yeah, so we're for January 7th, we're gonna do our game of the year, our video game awards. We're gonna make it a little more formal. Uh, kind of have some different kind of categories. Cause I hate the
Video game
whole
awards?
freaking. Yeah. Like we're gonna.
With
I
any
hate the
special
whole.
guests?
No, just gonna have people. Probably have people just call in, but no special guests. But what we're gonna do, like, I hate like when you watch video game awards and there's like these giant buckets for things like best online game or best shooter. Those are stupid categories because there's so many different flavors of that. Like I can't compare a Splatoon to a Siege or Star Wars Battlefront because they're completely different shooters.
What kind
It's like
of
saying it's like saying like
what kind
best
of-
vehicle is like, oh, my BMX bike beats your Lamborghini. Yeah,
what kind
I
of
guess.
categories would Geeky Antics Gaming Awards have?
Well, we're still playing around with it. One of the things we're thinking about is like haunting games that like stick with you and like in the back of your mind, you dream of them. You like think about them where they just become part of your narrative. They just haunt you like a ghost. For better or worse. Games. Another category I think is really good is stream worthy because we have a lot of people that are streamers. A lot of our viewers or listeners are streamers. A lot of people on our team are streamers. So like, what games are good to stream? Like there's games that honestly I would not play for myself, but when I consider an audience, I'm like, this is good for a stream. A good example to me would be like Telltale games. I don't think those are particularly good games. I don't really think they are games per se. They're interactive movies at best. But when you stream them, it's cool because you're not really fully engaged with the game and not much thinking involved in it. And it's a conversation starter because everybody in the chat talks about like what they did differently. Like, oh well, I did this and this. Oh, I killed this
And
person.
you get very emotional about it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, the feels go around, and people talk. It's good conversation starters.
Yeah, you get so emotional, you start to cry, stuff, and then you have to think to yourself, it's only a game.
Clementine, no. Okay. I almost read something out loud that was a private message. Most rant worthy. That's a good one too. I'll put that in there. Most rant worthy. That's a very good one.
Moment.
Oh, biggest FU moment. I like that. Biggest FU moment. And then, of course, we're gonna have a lot of community picks. There's just gonna be parts where, and in every category, it's pretty much gonna be like, we'll say our picks personally, and then we'll see what everybody in the chat is saying and whatnot. Longest game recommendation. I'll put that there just for you, Deckard. I'm typing it right now. Longest game recommendation.
Or best overpriced game. Or something like
How about the best peeping touches?
King D, there you go. He had to chime in, Red Diamond.
Hey, I got some cool news if you want to hear it. It's not really news.
Herpes is gone?
Do tell.
No, like there's going to be 20 live events in 2016. An esport league that's going to broadcast on TBS in 2016.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
TBS.
It's going to be Counter-Strike.
Very funny.
Counter-Strike so far.
Only Counter-Strike?
ESPN's going to cover the International 5. There's going to be Blizzard's MOBA Heroes of the Storm added in it. League of Legends. But it's gonna be cool. I can't wait for that.
I don't know if I would watch a live broadcast of Counter-Strike. Because Counter-Strike is kind of boring. I like to see the other types of games that are a little more flashy.
Yeah, but like for me, like what are one of those games that you call a little bit more flashy?
Like when Blizzard had their little live broadcast on ESPN2 with what was it? Heroes of the
Storm. Yeah.
See, but if you think about it too,
that was pretty cool.
Yeah, but if you think about it too, like it's just like Counter-Strike, but Counter-Strike's a first-person shooter. Heroes of the Storm is a MOBA. So I mean, you
Yeah,
gotta think about it
that's what
that
I
too.
like about it because
Well,
that's what I
then
like
you're
about it because
what
it,
are you a MOBA player? You
no,
play a lot of
no, and
MOBAs?
no. That's what I like about seeing them
Exactly.
doing MOBAs because when you're watching a live tournament with a first-person shooter, you're seeing from their point of view, and they have to cut to different camera angles to different players to see what they're doing. Where the
I don't
MOBA,
buy that.
they can pretty much control. They have all kinds of angles, so they can be able to see what their players are doing.
Yeah,
So they
but
got better
still,
angles at what's going on.
at the same time, there are different buttons to if a person can, and I'm telling you right now, when you get into the bigger tournaments and you get into the world finals, and you look at the cameraman, which is the guy that switches between all the guys on the field and goes to different angles. If you look at that cameraman, he is one of the best cameramen that you're going to see for a first-person shooter. Because yes, he might get somebody head on, but then he switches to another angle where it's just a wide angle of the one team coming in and one team defending. So I mean, you got to think about that too. Like these guys are really really good.
I don't
Yeah,
buy
but
it.
I
I
wanna
just
think
think
when
it's worthy.
I want to see
what?
some. I want to see some gaming tournaments on games that are not, the type of games you would associate with esports, but a lot more fun stuff.
Yeah,
Like
but
Like
speedrunners.
maybe some, yeah, like
Well,
maybe
hold
do
on,
a
hold on,
tournament
Tycho.
on the.
I think King Deem's trying to say something. What was that?
I don't buy it. I just think he thinks it's not worthy enough.
Which thing?
if it
What's
was
not?
League of
What's that?
Legends, if it was League of Legends primary game, he'd be like, "Oh, that's
think-
gay." Yeah.
Well, I see what Tycho's saying. Like to me, I think CS:GO is really cool to watch, and it's amazing. Like the little nuances that make people better in that game. But I think like Heroes of the Storm is a more fun game to watch than like CS:GO or
Yeah, but
League
it's
of
not.
Legends. For me,
It's not going
for
to
me,
be just CS:GO. It's going to be, CS:GO, League of Legends. It's going to be Heroes of the Storm's going to be there. So, like for me, that I'm up in their DMG level, and I know, more about the game than what a beginner would. So I know what these pros are actually going to be doing. Like I'm looking at the setup, saying that's not a good setup, and it doesn't work. Like
yeah.
where you would get in there and say you watch them set up. Okay, the 3 went A and 2 went B, but then I would but you wouldn't see that. There's nobody watching mid, or there's nobody something like that. It's from the point of view of the viewer too, because I know a lot of people that are like, oh hell yeah, bring it on. Where I can watch CS:GO tournaments, where I have to watch them on my computer. My computer's a piece of shit. Now I can watch them on ESPN or
I,
TBS. Hell
I would
yeah.
also love. I also would love to see them do esports on Battlefront because that looks like a game that is esports worthy.
See, like
Um,
I would say it'd be cool for like casual tournaments, but it's too much RNG in Battlefront with the power ups.
CS:GO is still bringing in the most money out of esports, still, right?
League of Legends and CS:GO are top two. Last year was last 2014, 13 and 14. League of Legends blew CS:GO out of the water. This year, League of Legends just went over a $1.2 million pot for Worlds, which League of Legends did that last year. So it's climbing stones. So it's CS:GO and League of Legends are basically the both of the two.
Right.
And maybe someday they would do an esports on one of your favorite games, Gems of War, whatever that's called.
No. Even I would say that'd be garbage to watch.
I mean, and you got to remember too, guys.
Your recommendation.
you got to remember that too, guys. That like when they figure out esport games, like MOBAs, like League of Legends, of course, is an esport game. So when Blizzard came out with Heroes of the Storm, in a lot of ways, it's like League of Legends, but not at no way whatsoever.
Maybe
League of Legends, you can 1v5 a motherfucker and win. Heroes of the Storm, you try to 1v5, you're dead by the second dude.
Maybe they should also try Dota 2 as well.
Well, Dota 2, I don't know if Dota 2 is actually in that. I didn't see. I'm looking at it right now.
I think I have a clip. One of the clips I picked was about Dota 2 versus League of Legends. Did I pick that one? No, because that used to be one of our ongoing things, like which is the better MOBA.
Are people still paying for those on Heroes of the Storm? The fucking champions. I mean, they're like $20 each.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
ridiculous.
no, it's not. It's not the pricing on Heroes of the Storm is no different than League of Legends. In fact, League of Legends has the shittiest economy out of all the MOBAs. Like, they have skins that are worth more than the champions. How does that make sense? You know, it's like, here's a hooker for $5. Oh, do you want her to wear a nice little outfit? That's $30. I was like, what?
You want it in pink? It's like $5.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's even better. Palette swaps. Like, Tarek is like, do you want them in pink, red, or green? Oh, you gotta buy these separately. Like, what? I can't just switch the color? Like, League of Legends is a joke when it comes to their virtual
Perhaps
economy.
it's just like it's right in front of me. You see how much it is. It's like $20 for one champion.
No, they're not
Heroes of the
$20.
Storm. I'm gonna have to look again. I think.
No, they start at like $10 and they go down from there. It's 1,500 gold when they first come out. That's what you 50,000 gold. I mean.
No.
And then it goes down. That's for the early adopters. The early adopters don't give a shit. They're gonna buy in the first week, and then, 2 or 3 weeks later, the price goes down on the new heroes.
Here's a good one. You want another one?
What's that?
5th grader wins first ever national Minecraft tournament.
Nice.
How do you?
5th grader was awarded with $5,000 scholarship prize along with the Super Bolt trophy, which was the winner, was a member of Seven Arrows elementary team with his classmates from Pacific, California.
How did
Pacific.
Craft tournament? What?
Well,
what
it's
kind of-
Pacific
What do you do?
Palisade or
what do
whatever.
you do in Minecraft?
I don't
What
know.
the fuck is a Minecraft
There's
tournament?
so much.
But it.
Wait, let Morg defend it, because that's her bae right now.
Mhm.
I love
Morg.
Minecraft.
We know you don't care
Minecraft
about.
is,
That's
isn't
all I-
much
that's all
of
I
a
ever
game,
play
more of a
anymore.
build. It's more like
It really isn't.
that's not.
I'm-
Is that even a game? Because it's more about building.
No, it's not. There is more to it. If you're playing the vanilla Minecraft, yes, you're going to do more building than anything, okay? But there are so many mod packs and amazing people that have created these amazing mod packs for Minecraft that make it more than just a building game. There's so much more to do. I mean, there's some that are revolved just around questing, there's all sorts
I
of
don't think
different things to
Minecraft is the
Minecraft.
type of game where a casual player might get into, because they want to play a game. They don't want to start building at the beginning.
That's not true.
That's not true at all. It's not true.
Just wondering what the heck does a
'Cause
tournament
I don't
consist
like
of?
building because I don't know anything about building stuff.
But you
never like playing with
can't
Lego?
say, if you've never played it, you can't say that it's not a game.
Oh.
You can't say that the casual player, or that it's not meant for the casual player, because you've never played it. Now, had you stepped into it and taken that first step and said, okay, it's not for me, then maybe you could say that. But if you've never tried it, don't knock it.
Get him.
Well, I mean, maybe
I don't
it's just the
agree.
graphics. Because
I don't
I'm not
agree.
I'm just not into the graphics in that game.
All
I
right,
know
King
it's trying to
Dean.
be- I know it's trying to be very retro 80s graphics, but I've seen enough retro graphics already.
Ironically, Minecraft will not be possible in the 80s.
I just
Yeah,
want to know how
very
they won
true.
it. Like, what was the deciding factor in that?
I want to hear what
That's what
King
I'm
Dean was
wondering.
gonna say, dude. Really, because he disagree.
I said was told. She told him.
Oh, okay. You disagree? I'm like, disagree for what?
No, I like Minecraft. My only question is a tournament. What kind of tournament?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was just looking at
Maybe it's
random
just a-
gaming
maybe it's
news.
just a tournament that has the person building something.
Here,
And
I'll
they
get it for you
probably
guys and then
judge
link
them
it in
based
chat.
on
That is
their
not
craft.
necessarily what it was. There is PvP, there are all sorts of different kinds of Minecraft.
Burn, baby, burn. There you go. You
Word.
guys look it up for yourself. we'll leave that alone. That was probably shouldn't have opened that discussion right
Next
there.
topic.
'Cause-
Thanks, Obi, for opening that can of worms.
You're welcome.
Next topic. Otherwise, I'll have to
You'll have to what?
I mean,
crickets.
how challenging can it be? A 10-year-old won that.
Oh, damn.
Really?
Fifth grader.
Oh yeah, he's a 5th grader. I'm sorry.
Is only a fifth grader, so yeah. I mean, really, how
You
challenging?
would be surprised at what 5th graders can do.
Yeah, you ain't lying. Because
Yeah.
I play a game where it's not to, like I said, Counter-Strike is not. I mean, you gotta have some kind of skill. You gotta know what to with spray patterns and stuff like that.
Why does it always
there,
have to be a 5th grader?
but I'm saying like there are like 11, 12, 13-year-olds that can whoop my ass. Just
Why not a 4th grader or something?
maybe it was. I mean, but still, like you could be surprised what those little fuckers can do.
Oh, okay. So it was free for all, player versus player, building, and survival. 3 sections.
Huh.
Competition.
Okay.
I guess with like a scoring system, like they have the judges hold up cards, like, all right, in the judging in the survival category, who has the best score? But I really like the way he did a little pirouette and a little ballerina move while he was getting away from that creeper. That was amazing. 9, 8, and a 10. Oh, great scores from the judges.
You're an idiot.
I mean, really, you can make anything into esports if you make it exciting and you make it interesting to the people that really don't give a shit.
What's like Rocket League will make makes a great esport.
Yeah, well, Rocket League lends itself well to esports because it is a sports game at heart. Racing is sports.
Yeah.
But yeah, like people could commentate over that, like, oh, he did this little spin move. Oh, he put it in the e-brake. Oh, he's drifting. Oh, he did a little anti-grav move. He gets it into the goal. He gets it in the goal. Oh. I imagine it'd be something like that.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
I got
to
sports commentary. Yeah, I mean,
Again, can I have some of that shit? Seriously.
Dude, never.
I just read out.
Fucker never shares, man. Like, really? Hook a brother up.
I'm like trying to lick the bottom of this eggnog here.
You're gonna get the shits.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, especially that mixed beer with eggnog. It's always a good combination.
Ugh. Gross.
Yeah. Hey, I gotta do one of the cheaps. I got the Bacardi with the simple sugars, and then I got my beer.
Someone's getting wasted tonight.
Sounds like it.
That knock your father's ginger ale. That shit is good.
Not your father's ginger ale. I hope it's not my father's ginger ale.
It's good. You can't classify it as a beer. You have to classify it as a really good ginger ale, and that it is.
That actually sounds pretty cool.
You don't
So
have
hey,
to be
Nick, what
it's
ginger
called?
to drink ginger ale.
Nick, what level are you on ESO?
43.
You motherfucker. What'd you say,
Elder
Nick?
Scrolls Online? Oh, okay.
Yeah, Elder Scrolls
I
Online.
need help with this quest, man. Level 42 Harvester is poning me.
I
Bitch keeps regenerating
need we're
herself, and I
playing.
can't kill her.
I knew you were playing. I'll probably hop on later to do the dailies.
Nigga, I'm always playing.
What are you playing?
With himself. Bang.
He's
Elder Scrolls.
what?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I think you meant what class you're playing, Nick.
No. I didn't know
Oh.
what he was playing.
Templar.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the Elder Scrolls Online on Xbox One.
No.
Dex response. Oh.
I am a paladin.
We're killing Deck slowly, little by little tonight. He's like, first a long-winded Gems of War review, then someone telling me Minecraft is a highly competitive esports game, and now fucking Elder Scrolls Online. I'm done.
I get people like Minecraft. I just didn't know how the competition was. And that a 10-year-old won it.
Do you think? You think Elder Scrolls Online can be an esport?
The PvP can, I guess. Anything with PvP, I guess can.
Yeah, the
Because
PvP is
I
pretty
know
fun.
that they do. I know they do some esports on World of Warcraft. Why not?
Yeah, but World of Warcraft has really cool arena combat. Like Battlegrounds really helps World of Warcraft with the esports side. ESO kind of has that, but it's not quite there yet. You know.
Or maybe they can do the Old Republic.
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 Mhm.
Yeah, the Old Republic.
Hey, I'm gonna try to. What was that, Deck?
Are there like casters for Minecraft? How do they cast that?
Oh yeah, there's people that find gameplay videos and then they
It's
do
all melee,
commentary
isn't it?
over it.
Is Minecraft? Do they have casters in Minecraft, Morg, or is it all melee?
And you mean like magic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
No,
Wait.
no.
I
mean,
think
like
he's
shoutcasters
meaning, like,
and
yeah.
streams. If
Yeah.
somebody were to stream that,
Oh, how would you? That'd be so rough. Like,
it's weird. I've never
You
seen
can make everything exciting. I mean, it's all context. I think esports is not about so much about the subject matter, rather how they position it. Like Tiger Call was saying earlier, like, all right, so yeah, Heroes of the Storm is more faster paced than CS:GO, but it's all about the camera angles and like what are they doing to make it interesting to people that are not in the know. Like that's more important than appealing to the people that are interested in the game or want to increase their skills. Like
Yeah, because
if someone just flips the channel on, you know, it's like, and they watch it, can they get into it, or will they just
Yeah,
be
they
like,
need to
okay,
they need to appeal to a wider audience, to those that, may not be familiar with this type of games, so they have to make it work.
yeah. Because if you think about it, like most MOBAs, like especially like League of Legends, you spend a major portion of the game, maybe half of the game, or a quarter of the game, or a fifth of the game, let's say, just staying in one lane, farming creeps, and avoiding contact with the enemy. And in any other context, you would think, like, if I see the enemy, I'm gonna go for his fucking head. But not in League of Legends. It's like, oh, excuse me. Let me get that gold farm. Okay, thank you. Hey, let me get this gold.
yeah,
Okay,
but
thank you.
no. Okay, now you know how I despise League of Legends. I cannot stand it anymore. But it's to the point now with League of Legends. There's actually a way to do, like, when just farming creeps. If you hit the back ones first, you can actually easily one or two shot them depending on what level you are. The front ones, which are the cannon creeps, or not the cannon creeps, but the melee guys, are a little bit stronger. So you let them battle with your line as long as because your opponent's trying to kill the back ones too, as well as try to poke you down. Depending on what if
Right.
you're playing mid lane, you're gonna
Well, I get that,
Zerath
but I'm
versus.
But me and you play MOBAs.
Mhm.
I get that, but I'm saying, like, if someone from the outside that never played a MOBA before, or just plays them very casually, watches the League of Legends battle, they'll be like, "This is the most boring shit ever." Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like,
Right. Well, I mean,
it's
even
not
though I
exciting
don't
to
play League of
watch.
Legends, and I don't know why I do it. Maybe it's the shoutcasters that continuously, with the Korean scene. I love Monte Cristo.
Yeah.
With he's over in Korea, but I'll still go off if I'm not doing anything. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, just kind of winding down from my day. I'll actually flip on a stream, like I'm watching a Dota 2 stream right now, and I'm just chilling. I'm not, I'm looking up, esports stuff for 2016 while we're talking,
Nope.
but I'm
You lose Obi?
No, you didn't lose, Obi. I'm right here. I keep getting booted off the freaking line. Hello?
Yeah. Yeah, you cut off a little bit.
Yeah, you're still there.
I just got kicked again, and then it reset.
Ooh.
This is
But I tell you what,
fucking
I
stupid.
know we wanted to wrap up early tonight so everybody could go back to their family. But I didn't expect quite the showing tonight. Everybody's here, like all
Yeah, I'm
our
back.
our homies, yo, our longtime peeps. But
We only
you guys
got
want to
nothing
listen?
better to do.
Nah, Nick, don't be like that.
It's kind of
Don't
messed
be
up,
like
dude.
that. Bring
Why
down
would you
you're
even
bringing
be
down
like
the
that,
high.
bro?
Bring that on a high, son. Deck, you
Sure.
have a bong going, son?
What?
What is that?
What are you talking about?
It sounds like a bubbling, a percolating.
No,
kinda
that's his
sound.
mic, dude. It's like it's not plugged in all the way, or
Is it? Can you?
yeah.
It sounds like
Are you sure?
it sounds like some bubbles.
Not fart bubbles either.
Those kind of bubbles.
Dirty bastard.
Not that kind of percolating. Well, hey, I'm gonna try to comb through the.
Sorry, everybody. I'm having a little gas issues.
I'm gonna comb through some old episode and see if I can find some gems. All right. Now there might be a little bit of echo, so I apologize in advance. But I'm gonna try to play some stuff for you guys. Hold on.
Oh crap.
See what we can find here.
That echo.
All right, is it working? Nah, it doesn't want to work. Hold on. That echo though.
For real.
That echo though. Oh yeah. This is episode. You guys hear it right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not no more.
All right, well, I stopped it. This is episode 52. This is one of our previous birthday anniversary celebrations. I'm gonna try to fast forward to an interesting part.
He's not gonna yell at me. He's not gonna be mad at me. He's gonna be like, "Ooh, diversity, sweet. Hey, tell me a little bit about your religion. I'd like to know." Because that's the kind of person he is. Damn, I went off on him because they're different. It's the same.
I like just going to random parts and just wondering, like, what were we talking about there? Who knows? We don't need fucking context. Let's see what else we get. All right, ready? You guys ready? We're spinning here.
Think about and what the show.
Man, this
They
Obi guy talks
interviewed
too
the
much.
guy. I'm sorry, but it sounded kind of douchey. He was like, "So why are you doing this?" Well, really, it's not our fault that people can't get into their game, they can't get into Xbox Live or PlayStation Network. It's really the company's fault because they don't secure their servers. Okay, good point. So you proved the point. Oh, we're gonna do it again.
Oh, this was the Lizard Squad shit. Remember when we got onto the tangent about that?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
How they were trying to prove a point. It's like, well, you're fucking over the consumers. So, like, if you're trying to take action against the corporations, you're actually going about it the wrong way because they're still making their money.
I heard stuff that another hacking group wants to shut down PSN and Xbox Live on Christmas again.
I don't doubt it. There's gonna be a bunch of disappointed kids in the next few days. I see it happen. I'm not gonna be surprised that Xbox Live is down. Like, well, back
And
to
then
masturbation.
Nintendo's gonna laugh at them, saying, "Hey, we're still online."
That's because Nintendo doesn't have online.
They have some kind of online.
Yeah, so, some
works.
resemblance of online, I guess.
Sure, that's what you want to call it.
I think this was the episode with the drunken karaoke with Decker. Let me see if I can find it.
Geeks of the week.
Do it.
Wiki.
No, like see, a lot of the female listeners we have, they kind of homage or
Remember that. That's so then they don't frown.
Let's see.
With.
I'm pretty sure it's this episode.
Yes. But you guys. Oh,
I guess not.
that's it.
I thought it
not
was this episode.
to demonstrate.
Whatever.
Oh God.
I'm like
how I-
whatever.
What? That's why I fast forward to that. I thought this was the one that had the drinking karaoke. I'm gonna find it. I know it's in here. I know it is.
Me
I wanna-
gusta.
Did we play it
Man.
like? Do you remember Obi? If we
Me
played it halfway
puta.
through the show,
What?
Obi, did we play it halfway through the show or more towards the end? Do you remember? Voicemail.
You have that ringing noise again, and I hear myself and all that other shit.
I'm sorry. All right, let me try to find something. Hold on.
So you
Yo,
find
you-
something.
I screwed up.
You find it now, sir.
Cause see,
The funny thing is,
What is the
Yeah.
funny thing?
just and
Chicago or something got scratched.
they make their bird sound like you were speaking Japanese. I
I hope that they,
never played.
Damn
He
it.
would came for
I'm
us.
trying to find this
He's
thing.
most notable for creating. If you guys remember Simon,
Well, poop. All right, Obi. I want to put. I know there's an episode that you like. You like episode 5, right? He said.
I think so. I don't know. Do I?
Episode
last
5.
Oh
That's what you
yeah.
said last
Some of our early episodes are really funny. Really
Let's see,
funny.
this is the one we interviewed the one of
What
the developers of Armada.
Oh god. That was rough.
He was a very he was a cool dude, but he was like we were like really like high energy, and he was like really chill.
Yeah, we were like all hyping. We were like, yeah, dude. He was like, calm down, guys. I'm getting freaked out right now.
Yeah.
I'm hearing you again.
I am too. It's driving me.
I'm sorry.
Oh, be
By the way,
great.
To bring something to life. Sometimes that can be very special and have a unique voice in terms of.
He's such a like developers tend to sound like that. They're very like reserved and quiet, like, you know. So this is why they're not PR people.
Very
He's a good guy.
sheltered.
Yeah, and he didn't even know how to use Skype, but you know, like,
Yeah,
we
no,
popped
like
his cherry.
we popped his cherry on Skype and video. Like,
Yep.
we're like, turn on your cam. He's like, what?
I have one of those. Nah. He was so cool though. He was like.
Oh, he was down to
told us
earth
about
as hell. He was cool as shit.
Yeah, and he told us about the history of like developing on the GameCube and the N64 and the Dreamcast.
I mean, no
I was like,
offense,
damn.
and I still. Oh my god, dude, mute yourself for a second.
Oh boy.
Please. But the first part, like, I really appreciate, like, if this game was, I don't know, maybe not a little bit more done, but a little bit, like, there was more to do in the game. I don't know, but, I mean, his game was good. It just wasn't, I don't know. I mean, I still jump on it every now and then.
No, it's a great concept. There's not much like that out there. Like,
What game is this?
It's Armada.
Armada Online.
Gotcha.
based
I
off
played
of,
it.
Yeah, I love it. Like the whole, there's so much stuff to do in there. The fact that it's more cooperative, more PvE than PvP.
Yep.
You know, and exploring space, and there's so many different things to do. It's just it wasn't tied together very well.
I can say that
like
it is.
Genesis.
I'm all right. You guys go ahead.
I turned it off. Go ahead, talk.
Yeah, I done lost it. No, with Armada Online, I like it. I mean, to where you can get and actually play with friends and do the quests and whatnot. But it just, like I said, it just really. I mean, like I said, I still check on it every now and then to see if he's done anything else to it. It's just really underdeveloped right now. Once he gives it more. Once he gives it a lot more attention and stuff like that, I mean, I think it'll be really, really good. Because isn't he in the middle of another project right now?
Yeah, he's doing, other stuff to pay the bills, but like that's a labor of love. Like that's a game he really wants to get out there because he believes in it, and like he's bootstrapping it. Him and it's Mark Jordan and I forget the other guy's name. That's bad. I have bad memory, but yeah, he's bootstrapping it and he's trying to do it the true indie way. No outside funding, just trying to spread the word about it, get people interested in it, and then get it out there. Because it's really the main thing he's got to do is build the player base, and then it'll grow naturally once he gets that core base out there. You are
gonna have so much fun. You're gonna have
fun. What? What with the audio?
I'm done. Go ahead.
Fuck you, yo.
Oh, for Pete's sake. I will.
I'm sorry. I just can't stand hearing myself, especially when it's loud as shit. Like, you're gonna have, like I said, you're gonna have lots of fun. Fuck off. You're gonna have lots of fun in post production. Yeah, I said it.
Yes, okay.
It's
But
way out of
anyway.
line.
I don't care. You think I worry about being out of line? Shit.
Oh.
Yeah, I do.
Well, then you were thinking very wrongly about me, sir.
Maybe you should think about your family.
Maybe you should shut the fuck up.
Hey, it's not about me.
Perfect. It's not about you.
Oh boy.
It's all about you. You just don't know.
You're right. It is about me. It's always been about that.
You like, it's all about what for you?
It's all about sex, baby. It's all about you and me. Okay, anyway. Hey, Obi, you'll like this opening.
Anyway.
He's a good opening. We're probably our best opening ever. Here we go.
All right. Here we go. ripping?
Yep.
Sure. Why is there 10 boys behind me? We're not even gonna see us yet. No sound effects. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome back to HorsePLAY. This is Obi-Wan-X2. I gotta turn off the music, right? Blowing my eardrums out. Obi-Wan-X2 right here. Up top, we got Yogi. I always point that way, and
I like how it took you a little bit of time for you to get your name. Like,
I'm Obi-Wan. Everybody. Wow.
Oh man.
A lot has changed since then.
A lot has
changed. Best close is when Yogi forgot to play the music.
Is that the
2 weeks
first?
ago. Remember that one?
Yeah. Is that the first year? Is that the first Christmas we did it? Because this is Christmas number 3 for us.
Yes, that's the first Christmas we did.
Oh yeah, so that one was really. I didn't have my mic. I didn't have shit. So that one was probably really fucked up.
We probably didn't have the setup we have today.
No, it's not the audio quality. If you go to the podcast feed, the difference in audio quality isn't huge. Like the old ones still sound really good.
They do.
Yeah, but you still had to do. You still had to do a lot of tweaking to the old stuff. Like you don't have to do as much with this setup like we have now.
Well, yeah. I mean, with the audio stuff, when you do audio only, I do more post-production stuff because when people are listening to a podcast, they're just listening to a podcast. When you're watching a video and the audio is shitty, which most videos have shitty audio for some reason, like people make great videos, but like they always have everything's out of balance or they're whispering in
That's
the
the
videos.
one thing. Like that half the time, that's the one thing that I make sure that people can hear more is on the video. Like people can hear us. And it's like synced up right. I can't stand unsynced audio.
Oh,
drives me nuts.
You may not want to watch some of my retro gameplay.
Oh no, I have, and that drives me. I don't even watch it. Like I don't even listen, or I don't even watch it anymore. I just watch it. I don't listen to it anymore because it's all like you're like 12 seconds off. It's just funny, yeah. Anyway.
What can you do? Stuff happens.
It gets out of sync or something?
Yeah, it's something with the emulator that I'm using. For some reason, it causes a desync, and I fixed it like once or twice, and then it came back after they did an update, and I just never bothered fixing it again. It's not like a huge desync, but it's funny. It's like kung fu movie.
So I just realized something.
I mean, with the setup you have right now, using VAC, you're gonna run into some audio sync issues with the video if you use video in here.
Oh, I don't use VAC with when I'm emulating.
If you use VAC with video, the audio is gonna be completely out of sync.
Yeah.
So Tiger, so are you like an expert in like audio, video, and all that other stuff?
Not necessarily.
So like
I was playing when.
So like when there's a possibility of a gaming house being open, like, and I need a guy to run all the audio, video, and all that throughout the whole house, would it be you I call?
If you're talking about like routing cables and all that stuff, no, I'm not that guy.
You're the guy that can just run it, basically.
I just rely on software to do it for me.
Oh, okay. So
because
So you're not that guy.
Because I mean.
Shut up.
Of course, of course you could do all that stuff if you had
that was
a
mean.
Mixer and a
Ass
laptop
clown.
with you to be able to route all the audio. But
you were going that way. How to do
it? Dude, he's being a dick.
I don't know what's
Continue.
funny, but I don't know what's funny, but I guess
King Dame's being a dick. Just keep going, dude.
I don't know what's funny, but I guess I'll have to cue this just in case.
Yeah. Anyway. Oh. Soldier 89, he got deleted. What happened?
I
Soldier
love
got.
these what's going on. The more popular a channel goes, your channels will start getting sniped. And what it is these websites that are selling Twitch services. Now, I find this has happened at Facebook. We actually do have legitimate services for people that are doing online marketing, including building a Twitch channel or YouTube channel. And people may say, well, why am I going to get it from you if you're not partnered? Well, I'm not, I put more effort into promoting something that I'm getting paid to do rather than something I do for fun. Because, you got to pay the bills. That's just the way it works. But these guys go around and they say, hey, we'll get you more followers. You can get your stream bots and the blah, 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 blah. And you blah, more fans and the boobity boo and the sub button and the less than a month. And they have all these kind of crazy shits. And it's like, well, it's like Facebook does the same thing. Like they have these third parties that you can buy fans, buy likes, and buy subscribe.
As long as it continues paying those bills.
There you go. But yeah, anyway, these bots, whoa. These bots, they're coming in here and they're like, oh, for those don't have stream bot, PJ Salt. They're like, I'm not salty about not having a stream bot, because having a stream bot can get you banned. You filthy animal.
Yep.
So, are you making a gaming house, Obi?
What?
You said something about
There's something
gaming
about
house?
you wanting to do a gaming household. What is that exactly?
Oh, I'm going to be
What is
doing a gaming house just at the appropriate time. We have to get the funds, and we have to move out where we're going to move to for it.
A gaming
gotta get
house,
that
would
liquor
that
license, son.
also include arcade cabinets around?
No. Come on,
I think
man.
that's it. There are houses out
Don't
there that
fucking
have-
troll me like that.
are
Well, I know a guy who knows a guy that can wire cable throughout the house.
I have a guy that can do it all.
Wow.
It's my personal
I have a
computer
guy
guy.
too.
Fuck.
I mean, you don't.
I'll fly him
don't
out there
have
and
to
he'll
wire
do
the
it.
house. You don't really have to wire the house with internet in every room. You could just buy a bunch of those power line adapters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Software.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you just buy a power line adapter and you'll be able to
I
have
see where you were going with
wired
that there.
internet around the house.
When the whole thing's done, basically, there's going to be 60 to 100 cameras inside and outside the house for, what we're doing, and then basically it's all going to be, a 24-hour live stream.
24-hour.
Yeah.
24-hour stream or something like that.
Yeah, eventually.
Big Brother Obi.
And then
there'll
have
be
a
cameras in
esport
every room.
have an esport team. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll
At
have
the house.
cameras in every room, and then people will watch you sleep.
No. There's a lot of things that you have to do it illegally. I mean, you can't have cameras in people's unless they sign up for it and all that. But like
Toilets.
basically have a cam inside the toilet so you can see somebody drop
He'd
a
love
log.
to watch you sleep and go to the
That's
bathroom.
Yeah. But
You
no,
you don't want cameras in the bathroom either.
there's a lot of you have to make sure you're legal about everything, and but it's like I said, once it's all done, and if I can do it and get it done, you guys are all invited. So
All right.
just not all at the same fucking time.
PTZ camera right in the toilet. You move it.
Hey,
There'll be a legal you'll have to sign, you'll have to do paperwork once you get there because it's all legal. I have to watch my back, but it'll be
Big
fun once
Brother.
we get it started. Yeah, Big Brother Obi, Geeky Antics house. That sounds good.
now when people watch you eat breakfast,
We'll start an
dinner.
esport team, and it'll be geekyantics.net, and then that'll be the house for it. How's that?
Dude,
And
we
then
could film our
your
cooking
esport
show.
Team is taken by storm, becoming the hottest team in the country, beating out the likes of Evil Geniuses and all those other top esports teams.
It's a possibility, man. Anything's possible.
Wow. What's it going to be
But
called?
I mean,
if you don't
but you
mind
should
me
be an
asking?
esports team that plays all types of games, not just one game.
Well, no, I've already got I've got stuff started for that. We're Counter-Strike. It's Counter-Strike team is amateur, but there's a Halo 5 team that's getting ready to sign. So, and that's with Fatal Blades
Eh,
and his team. So,
Word.
yeah.
Deck was asking what it's gonna be called.
What do you mean? What's going to be called?
Name of your team.
We haven't. It's I've got a couple ideas that are floating around, but right now the actual It's TDG. It's Team Demonis Gaming. And for those that know Latin,
Demonis
it's
Gaming. What the heck does that mean?
Demons.
Nice.
Demons Gaming. But it's just Latin, and it wasn't taken, so I got it and got it registered, and that's it.
Cool.
Is there
Nobody
a
else has
Knights
it.
that go knee? That's what we need. A Knights that go knee.
Knights. Well, I have a bunch of friends. I have a friend, and her name is Knights who say knee or whatever.
Oh no, that's not good. It's not good at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely not good enough.
Well, I'll try to do better in 2016, but for now, you can fuck off.
Harder, that's right.
Yeah.
I think I found the
Yeah,
drunken
because-
karaoke. Do you guys want to hear it?
Yes.
No, no.
Get off me now.
Stay on Obi.
But
I'll have the sound effects ready in case something happens.
In case something breaks.
who do that?
Jesus. Why do you have to keep
Or
bringing this
something
up?
something funny or unfunny happens.
All right.
Wait, hold on. That was the wrong one. Wait. Is it this one?
He found it, but that's the wrong one.
It had the same
People are
opening.
like scared, like
Found it, guys,
But
but
he's
it's the
the-
wrong one.
the beard go. Alex is Christian view. Fine. You're a bit.
No.
This discussion.
Did I?
Yeah, sure, he found
By
it.
the way, how do you guys?
Oh, I found
There's
it!
been too much seriousness.
Fuck.
Now we're
Here we
gonna
go.
put something
Here we go.
that really set the
I
mood
found it.
properly. Probably the best voicemail message we've ever gotten. You ready, Obi?
No.
You sure? You're ready. Here you go. Here we go.
Get your body ready.
HorsePLAY. I have a few questions for you guys, and I would also like to dedicate the song to you guys, and I will sing it while I'm asking my questions. Because I love you so much, and I like that robot cock right next to your beautiful lips, Yogi. Hold on one second.
That's figured.
By the way, how do you guys like Batman Arkham Origins? Thinking of getting it. But I'm also thinking of getting a DayZ, a standalone. I loved Arma 3, and I would like your opinion on it. Say something, I'm giving up on you.
Christ.
Thank you. Rust, also a good game, I think. I'll be the one if you want me to.
Please delete this.
Hell no.
Keep that forever.
Anywhere I would have followed you. Space engineers. What do you guys think? That's off streaming? I don't know.
Fuck.
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
And tone
I
deaf.
played Tomb Raider. That's actually good. I give it a 4 out of 5. And I
4 and a 5.
am feeling so small. Counter-Strike, always a winner. It was over my head. I know nothing at all. And I will stumble and fall. Starbound.
I
I'm
came at that
still
moment.
learning to
I still can't
love.
believe you did that.
I bet you
Just
did.
starting to crawl.
Oh my god.
What do you guys think about Starbound? Say something, I'm giving up on you.
It fucking gets better, I
Creep the
promise.
World
It does
3?
get better, trust
What do
me.
you guys think? I'm sorry that I couldn't get to you. I'm thinking of getting Shadowrun online, but I don't like MMORPGs. Anywhere
It's
I
terrible, by the way.
follow you. Ooh,
Oh, God.
I suck at singing. Say something, I'm giving up on you. McDroid? Seriously? I give that a 1. And I will swallow my pride.
Oh my god.
You're the one that I love.
Oh shit.
And I'm saying goodbye. Battle Academy. Shit. Say something, I'm giving up on you. Oh, I'm sorry that I couldn't get to you.
The drunk
Wow,
stylings
you've
of
been
Deckard.
Fucking awesome game. And anyway, I would have followed you. But it hasn't come out yet, so I don't know. Oh, say something. And
die.
I said, fuck that look up.
That's my.
The Bureau, 7:49 today. Awesome. Say something. I love you guys. Oh God, I love you.
So let's talk about how drunk were you actually for that? Like, were you
So
like,
that fucking
That
game
was amazing.
That's
were you like plastered when you did that? Like you were fucked up.
so just another
Changing the
night,
subject.
brother.
Change the
Dude.
subject.
That was a great
Trying to
year.
change the subject.
Oh no, I'm
Me
not.
Me and Paul used to play so
trying.
many games in those days, and the drunken rampages were so good. Oh God, I have tears in my eyes. Whew. That was so.
When's your next
wait.
episode?
When's our next episode?
Yeah.
Next Thursday. Next Thursday.
Next Thursday. That's gonna be like a
Duh.
little filler.
Well, we're still deciding, guys. Make sure you watch for those that are here listening, and those that are even listening to the podcast before the first January episode or the January 31st or December 31st. Fuck. But make sure you guys just pay attention to Twitter, and we'll put it out there, probably on the Facebook page, let you guys know exactly. Because if we can actually stream at an earlier time, we're probably going to try to do that.
Yeah.
Yogi, we're about out of time, buddy.
Yeah, I know we started like 15 minutes late, so we're not too bad.
Okay.
We're like
Well,
15, 20 minutes.
we've been recording. I recorded the video when we started, and it's been an hour and 55 minutes.
Ended up
Yeah, I'm
really good
recording.
note, though.
Yeah. I was hell bent on finding that because I dog-eared a bunch of episodes, and Obi suggested some of our listeners and viewers suggested some, but we didn't get much feedback on it. So I was like, damn it, I need more votes so I can like cut up some highlights and make a little sizzle reel, But I knew that 53 or 52 was the one with the drinking karaoke, and there you go.
That should be
Classic.
a segment in every
Yeah,
show.
to do a best of show or something.
Yeah, that's in the works. And I already told Paul. I said, Deckard C, sir, you need to do that. You need to call in and be our like game reviewer correspondent.
Resident drunk ass.
Resident
Call in
Burger.
while you're drunk and review a game while you're drunk.
And you have to sing it.
All right, guys, we're gonna play this game. Not gonna be talking very seriously or anything, but yeah. I think I'm gonna do a couple drunk reviews in 2016. That's gonna be fun.
Geeky Antics. We don't play games. We talk about them.
That's right.
Universal truth.
That's right, bro, and don't you freaking forget it.
Man, we just can't shake it no matter what we change our name to.
Exactly.
Wow.
But
Number one chat clan in the world.
Oh man, the chat is too strong, man. That should be our esports. We won many chat tournaments. Hey, Morg, you still there with us?
I'm here.
Did you enjoy the drinking karaoke? I think it's the first time you heard it, right?
Yeah, it was. And yeah, I did.
Remove it from your mind.
No,
it's good.
that's gonna stick with us
no.
forever.
Wow, through her mind while that was happening, all she was hearing was this.
Wow.
I know.
The whole time.
I hate
you just killed it.
Rude. Rude.
I think Morg was the speech, so that's why she's quiet. She's like, "Wow."
And you called me guys an ass. You called me an ass.
That's it.
Yeah, I bet you found it sexy.
So hey, it's
I
officially
did, dude. I got
Christmas
a
on
chub.
the East Coast.
Yep.
You got a chub? Wow.
Yep. It is officially Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to everybody. Merry Christmas to everybody, unless you're a Jew or a heathen. Then sorry.
Wow.
On both counts. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
I like how you equaled those out.
What a fucking asshole. End the year off being a fucking dickhead. That's my line, homeboy.
No, I just, I think when you wish someone goodwill, you say in your frame of reference, let's say someone Merry Christmas. I don't want to hear a speech about how they're atheist or they're agnostic or they're Jewish. Just say, oh, and to you too, and move on. I don't want a fucking explanation.
You know what?
In Christmas.
You know what I start saying to somebody? You know what? You know what I said? I said to somebody the other day, and this is somebody that they're a friend, so I can really talk how I want to. And I said, Merry whatever fucking holiday whatever fucking holiday you support. They're like, well, yeah. I'm atheist, so I'm like, what's that mean?
Yeah,
it means he matters.
Happy holidays or whatever. I mean,
screw that. It's Merry Christmas to everybody.
That's what I say. Like
that's not sensitive. Fuck you.
If I'm eating a chicken wing and I go, damn, I love this chicken wing, and someone that happens to be near me that doesn't like chicken or doesn't like meat, what am I supposed to be PC about it? It's like, man, I love this thing that I'm putting in my mouth that could be meat or a meat substitute. No.
I'm so tired of the PC crap.
Yeah.
Well, if somebody's a vegetarian and they are like, why are you always talking about meat? Because I eat it, motherfucker. If you suck dick, you eat meat too.
Yeah, you tell them that you're a carnivore.
Yeah.
Well, when I explained it to her that way, like when I was like, "You suck dick," she's like, "Well, my husband." I was like, "Yeah, so you eat meat too, motherfucker. You suck on it, so it's the same fucking thing."
I'll have you know, I don't suck dick.
That was great. Happy to know I don't suck dick.
Oh god.
I'm happy for you,
Only
man.
when he's drunk.
Only when he's drunk. He doesn't suck dick only when he's drunk.
He does.
Did you hear those sounds, by the way? Holy shit. I can't believe I did that.
Yeah, you were
great.
you were rocking it that night, dude.
Oh man.
I think people stopped calling after that because they're like, we can't top that.
Nobody can top that. I'll top
We were getting voicemail messages, and then people were like, yeah, no, that's it.
Like, we were getting them every week, and then you left that one, and they were like, we can't ever top that. So we were like, maybe he'll call in again. No, never called in again. Because then after that night, after the morning after, he's like, fuck, I really did that shit. What am I thinking?
I actually made my wife hear it, and that's when I stopped. I was like,
oh, God, your wife heard it. I'm so sorry, bro.
Yeah. Didn't work out that night.
Those are some good game choices, though. Those are all very relevant games.
I don't remember any of those.
The best part when he said he likes to rub his dick on your lips.
When you're drunk, you won't remember anything.
Yeah. Have you seen his mic?
I don't think he said he's gonna rub his dick on his lips. He said they were pretty lips. Really?
It's in your fucking head.
Wow, I didn't hear that. Play that again.
I heard that. I swear I heard that in the beginning.
Yeah, play that again. I want to hear that.
I heard that.
I didn't hear that. Don't play that.
We're gonna play it now because you just said don't.
We'll play it again next week. We'll play it again next week.
No, I want to hear it now.
No, next week.
I gotta go.
Why is your wife listening?
No, but we gotta wrap it up. Wrap it up, man. I don't care.
Good way to close it.
Oh,
no, we're not
over here.
Yeah, no, it's 1:30 in the morning, dude. We gotta. It's time to go.
Merry Christmas, by the way.
Well, I'm having lots of fun.
Some of you gotta wake up early tomorrow morning because I know Santa will be bringing you some stuff.
Yeah, I have to call Santa and tell him that he can stop by our house because my son went to bed on time. So
rim
yeah,
jobs.
because he should
shots.
be right around the corner.
Rim jobs and rim shots are very different things, unless it depends what you're into.
Wow.
I meant rim shots.
Rim shots?
Oh god.
got Dex Nine
Anyway,
somewhere.
guys, for all those that are joining us tonight, we really appreciate you guys giving us some of your time. And officially for East Coast, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you do support and celebrate. Merry whatever to you. Guys, remember that Horseplay Live is everywhere you can listen to or download awesome podcasts, including allgames.com, Player FM, Stitcher, and TuneIn Radio. Please take a few minutes out, favorite, subscribe. Hell, even better, you guys we'd love some reviews and comments. It really helps us out. It's really easy. It helps us support us as much as possible. Huge thanks to everybody that's promoting our content. We really every little bit helps, especially when it's for us to actually realize our dreams and what we're doing with podcasts and everything. So you guys like eye candy? We have video as well. You guys can check out the live HD version on youtube.com/geeky antics. And of course, if we do a highlight, it'll be highlights right here on twitch.tv/geeky antics. But of course, here on Geeky Antics Network in collaboration with All Games Radio Network, we have tons of shows that we possibly can't plug them all. So if you guys want to go and find your favorite show, go to geekyantics.net/schedule. You can see all the different shows that are either on All Games or just Geeky Antics. So check those out. If you guys want to check out any of the aggregate feeds, you guys can go check that out at geekyantics.net/podcast. Now, don't forget, just like the music we played prior to when in our audio times. You guys can go to technoax.com. That's techno with a K, and just go check him out. He's got some pretty good stuff. He's over a few thousand songs. So, Yogi, got any last words?
Yeah, I say I'm very happy and surprised to see so many people tonight. We're just trying to keep the momentum going, but it was really cool seeing old friends and new friends getting together and joining in the shenanigans. We didn't really discuss much in particular tonight, but it was fun. This was actually exactly what it's supposed to be, just us hanging out and catching up on old times and, getting to the holiday spirit, which, just to me is just, appreciating the simple things, good friends, family, good times, simple pleasures.
Deckard, any last words, sir?
Fuck off.
King Dean, any last words?
Have a Merry Christmas, all.
Thanks, buddy. You too. Not Panda? Not Panda's not been here the whole damn time. Morgana, any last words, darling?
Just Merry Christmas.
Definitely you too. Tiger Claw, how about you, sir?
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Definitely.
Guy had a one-up everybody.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? Well, guys, I do want to say from all of us here, Horseplay Live, geekyantics.net, we do want to miss you guys. We do want to wish you guys a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Kwanzaa, and anything else that you guys celebrate. But as from us, this Obi1x2, Yogizilla, and our wide guest tonight, Deckard, King Dame, Not Panda, Morgana, Freya, Tiger Claw, and a little bit of Burnt Pig. We'll see you guys next week for the New Year's show. Peace.
Word. Dance party time, son.
Hit it. Oh no. Yo cat.
guys don't hear the song for real?
No, I do. What are you talking
I
about?
hear it.
What?
You just got fucking trolled, bro. Really? We're trying to end this
Damn.
show, dude. What the fuck?
Got trolled.
Get the hell out of here.
Got it.
Yeah.
Later,
Yeah,
sucker.
Yeah,
he's
what
like-
was with
he's like
that?
started over.
Really? We're trying to end this show. Don't fucking troll like that.
Oh, nice. Good one, Paul.
I kicked
good
his
one.
ass
Well
out of the
played,
channel,
sir.
so he ain't even here no more.
Aw, don't do that to Deck. He's a good guy.
Nope. Yeah, dick.
Dickard.
I kicked his ass out of the channel. And he can come back. He doesn't know that apparently.
Oh man, that's funny.
You can play well, you can play where it left off at least. Don't play the whole thing.
Wait,
I
you
think
gotta
the dance
start
part is
the whole
lost.
thing over? Can't you just loop it?
Just loop
All
it,
right,
just
guys.
loop it.
We'll see you
Or
guys.
this is the part of the show